I have been traveling from town to town in Cameroon, but taking a road trip from Ebibeyin to Bata, all in Equatorial Guinea, was a discovery. This was not just a road trip, but this was a feeling. This was a feeling that I had together with my friend Kota from Japan. We traveled all the way from Ebibeyin, passing all the beautiful places you can see in Equatorial Guinea, starting from their astonishing and well-paved roads to all the chaos we had with their police and every other villages that we saw along our way made this to be a discovery, not just a road trip. We are going to take you along with every single thing that we experience here, and you have to just be patient with us as we move and you see how astonishing and discoverable this journey was. So stay with me, let's go and do it together. Let's go. Spanish more than me that I'm just beside my first experience here is that as I was coming, they checked my passport. They did not see the stamp, so the man was saying certificate or something like that. Thank God for my friend here who was able to help me and translate. So far so good. I can say that this country has one of the best roads. I say one of the best. I don't want to conclude as the best because I haven't seen how other countries are. Now, before you judge me and feel like why am I saying they have the best road when you can only see this, which is as normal as other countries, stay with me as we are going. The first and most important thing that I notice about the roads of this country is the fact that they do not allow the roads to be dirty. Even if the road is as small as what, they make sure that everywhere, every single corner should be well cleaned, cleared off, and nothing or no single grass is close to the road. We sometimes move for about 10 kilometers without seeing a single house, but yet the roads are as clean as if they are just entering somebody's compound. That is the first impression I had about the roads in this particular country, which is something I feel like if other countries or if my own country could copy, is going to be something very, very nice. Their roads are well open that you cannot have a single issue as you are traveling in this country. An underrated feeling most people have when doing this kind of trip is the fact that you are in a different country, you are seeing different experiences, you are seeing everything different. I am used to traveling from Douala to Yaoundé in Cameroon, and the roads are always chaotic. You will see trucks, buses, and different kinds of people passing. But look at it here, we have been traveling for hours, but you can see the number of cars, or you can count the number of cars we have bypassed. Even you watching this video, I am not sure you have seen any cars so far. It's not like I decided to skip passing those cars. The reason why you can't see them is because they are not. I'm not saying that there are no cars, absolutely, but the number is very limited. You can see one or two here, but when you passed, you can drive for the next 30 minutes without passing any other car again. This is the situation you will see, or this is the situation you found yourself when you are in Equatorial Guinea traveling. You will see a road that has been well trimmed, everywhere is clean, everywhere is clear, but yet people are not passing there. But the question I keep asking myself is, why do they take so much care of these, meanwhile they are not using it? I am not saying they are not using it completely, but if you take much care or you take much concentration to see, you will understand that the rate at which they are using is very, very limited. This is just to show that some people have the privilege of enjoying all the roads by themselves, but yet they are not doing that. Some people wish to have this kind of road so that they can utilize it well, but they do not have an opportunity. But I must say, so far as we have been traveling till now, the experience has been a good one because the roads are all well paved and clean, and the environment have a breathing air, which is very, very beautiful. So actually, it has been a good experience from since we started the journey till now. So far, so good. The journey is still enjoyable. The only thing we have to do as we are moving is to chat and look at nature, ask questions why things are like that. But the answer that was given to us is that Equatorial Guinea as a whole does not have a lot of population. But let us take a small glance at the environment around. Looking at every houses, you will see that they do not try to minimize a particular place because it is in the village. All the houses are painted. Every single place is well taken care of and nothing is taken for granted. If you look at every single place around, you will understand and discover that all the houses are almost the same. People are neat. Nothing here is being taken for granted. You don't see dirt along the way, just like some places in the highway. You can start seeing how they have thrown away containers up and down. In this particular place, you see that everything is going on well. The road here, nobody is crossing the roads anyhow, or you see at random things alongside the road. Everything is just clean and clear here. But from what the driver made us to understand is that very soon we will be meeting a police checkpoint. Yet to see the experience that is going to come out from there. But though I'm not supposed to take a video at the police checkpoint just to avoid problems, so the only thing I'll do is immediately we are done from the checkpoint, I will just update you on what went on there without necessarily showing you. But before that, you can still see that irrespective of how we are going to see or how we are going to experience whatsoever, you can still understand from the look of things that this journey is a beautiful one. From the roots to the nature, all the signs, and the air that you breathe here automatically is clear because everything around here is just nature, 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 and the houses too, no noise around. So it's a beautiful experience so far that we have had till now. My first experience here is that as I was coming, they checked my passport, they did not see the stamp, so the man was saying Seramente or something like that. Thank God for my friend here who was able to help me and translate. He speaks Spanish more than me, that I'm just beside Equatorial Guinea. Please, you can say hi to the camera.
Hi, hello, hello everyone.
I guess we'll do more when we arrive Bata. We actually delayed here particularly because of me. If you look beside me, my friend, his name is Kota. He's a Japanese. He's a foreigner as well, and I was also a foreigner. So when they checked the passport, the identification, they discovered we had all passports. But for him, he didn't have a problem because he is from Japan and they need a visa. But for me, I did not need a visa, or better still, it is a free visa. So he was like, I should register. I told him, the driver told me I should tell him I don't have money. So I told him I don't have money, and he said, okay, since I already have the entry passport, I can move on. And from there, we moved on without any problem. They told me that it's not going to be like that, but my first experience is a positive one. But yet, the driver made me to understand that there are 22 checkpoints and we have just passed one. So we are still to move on and see how others are going to be. But what I can say is that yes, we had a small delay. We were here for about 5 minutes, of which was supposed to last for just 1 minute. and we didn't spend any money, so I feel like it is a good thing and there's no problem with that. So we move ahead and see how it's going to be as we are going. But for now, I can still say the experience here is a good one. No bad news, nothing negative to say for the meantime. That inside the fence is a church. I think one thing I can understand about these people is, despite their small population, when they want to do something, they really take time and do it. From the previous video, you saw how big their hospital was, irrespective of the small population. You look at how nice their roads are, irrespective of the small population. Now we just bypass their church. It is big, but they still have a small population. So when they want to do something, I see it and I believe they always take their time and do it very well. Even when we are passing a place that is considered to be a settlement, you still see less people, less cars. This is normally supposed to be a place that is considered to be a big settlement, but yet you don't see people, you don't see anything, just them. And we are approaching the second control again. Now I think maybe the experience might change now. There is something here called registro. I'm actually moving with the Japanese, but then they are disturbing me. We have the same problem. But yet, everywhere they are asking me to register.
Ellos le dicen como no, él necesita registrar, bla 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 bla, y él tiene registro, él tiene stamp, ilegal.
We went to Cameroon last Friday. Cada barrera.
Oh, it has started, but I had to spend 2,000 francs, which is about $4 or maybe $3.80, which is, and they said I'm still going to have this very experience in about 20 more checkpoints because we have just passed 2. I don't know how I'm going to handle. The driver said I should just tell them I don't have money, but I insisted, they insisted, I was there alone. I had no choice. I just had to give them the money, to give the long story short. But what I understood is they are doing that to foreigners, not because I'm a Cameroonian. They told me that if they go to Cameroon, that's the very thing Cameroonians will do to them. But now I couldn't argue because in Cameroon I don't move with a passport. So surely people that come from Gabon, Chad, Equatorial Guinea, Congo, they also have the same experience when they are in Cameroon. So probably I will not be able to judge based on what they say. This does not mean it is legal though. Just as I was saying, another control again. These people have like 1,000 checkpoints, but they asked for register this time around. But luckily they had told us that we should not pay anything, so we didn't pay. So I'm not going to pay anything
No
again.
hicimos nada. Solo expliqué, estamos legalmente aquí y ¿Cómo le vas a cobrar? Es por buena embargo que hay extraño, vamos a venir.
Yes, that's right. As you didn't understand, I did not also understand. The person that just spoke is the driver. And if you look at the videos that I've just done previously when I'm sitting in the car, there are three of us sitting in front. Kota, the Japanese, me, and then the driver, which is a Guinean. Now, this is the funny part. The driver speaks Spanish and French. I speak English and French. Then Kota speaks Spanish and English, meaning that the three of us sitting in front, there is no possibility for us to chat by ourselves, because when I am talking with the driver French, Kota will not be able to understand. When I'm talking with Kota English, the driver will not be able to understand. When Kota is talking with the driver Spanish, I will not be able to understand. It was so funny that three people, 6 languages, but yet they were not able to understand 4 languages, sorry, but they were not able to understand each other and have a clear conversation. Funny, but that was actually very true and fun. We had a good conversation, but we could not talk at the same time, because either the driver keep telling me that Ilajikwa when I talk with Kota, or Kota keep asking me that what did he say when I talk with the driver, or I keep asking Kota what did he say too whenever he speak with the driver, or I ask the driver Ilajikwa when he speak with Kota. But then I was asking Kota more because I'm used to Kota and I was with him, kind of. We met just at this bus though. Let it not appear like I've known him for a very long time. We met just at that bus. Honestly, one thing that is underrated is the view. The view that you have when you are passing this country is very, very beautiful. And one thing I noticed is that their buildings are not tall. Even when I was still at Ebibeyin from the previous video, you discover that they don't have tall buildings. It's the same thing that you see here. They hardly have story buildings. All of their buildings are either cement blocked or carabot. They are all clean, very, very clean, but never tall. As you can see, their roads are still empty since as we started. You might feel somehow that maybe we are repeating the distance or we are repeating where we are, but we have not done that. It's just that the roads have been made to look almost the same in all aspects or in every single place where we are. The only thing giving me hard times now is when I see a clear road, I'm just afraid that immediately we are off, we will see police again and they will start.
Un pasaporte biométrico, ¿ah? ¿Cómo voy a que no avisar no sobre la subregión de FEMAC? A partir de ahora hay un documento o no. Y ve a ver embajada a Corea va. Ani que cumplir por vía para vivir relaciones a Corea. No tener visa de trabajo.
So far, if it's about the people that I'm traveling with, I can give them 100 on 100, starting from the driver. The driver is the one that advised me that anytime I see police and they're asking for anything, I should let them understand that I don't have money. And that method is working for some, even though it's not working for all. But at least if he didn't tell me, probably I could have spent all the money I had before I even arrived at my destination. Secondly, is the passengers that were on the vehicle. Irrespective of the fact that it was wasting their time, but also they had all the concern for me. They were the one giving suggestion and giving me some sort of sympathy, telling me they are sorry about the situation that has just happened. So they are the ones that actually made me to understand that such things happen, and they were consoling me, which I actually felt at home. They didn't make me feel like a foreigner. I must say that the people that I traveled with, they were all very, very hospitable. Even though they were kind of willing to help, but there was nothing they could do. But I actually felt in their heart that they were feeling sorry about the situation that I was in, but there was nothing they could do, which actually made me to feel happy and welcomed just by traveling with these people, even though it was something that had to end after some hours. But the feeling of them making me to understand that I don't have to overfeel bad actually got me, and I was so happy with these people. The driver too, he kept telling me that no, I should try everything possible for us to clear all this and go, even though he was not saying I should spend my money, but he was also showing all sort of concern. And as we talk, let's not forget about how these roads are. Look at the woman here with a wrapper just tying and moving beside the road. Since we have been coming, I haven't seen anything like a house, and since we passed, I haven't seen anything like a house too. So the roads are still something amazing, as earlier indicated. Before we forget, another thing that I also enjoyed in this trip is their music. I actually enjoy the Guinean music, but I couldn't tell or play here because of copyright issues. So anytime you are traveling in Equatorial Guinea, be rest assured that they will play music that you are going to enjoy, because it was music of different taste. If you are Afrobeat, if you are R&B, if you are what kind, they were playing, and it was really something beautiful. So I feel like anybody can also enjoy it irrespective of your taste of music. The good thing about this particular place is the fact that because the population is not much, they don't take to pack people inside the bus, so you sit comfortably. The buses, because of the good routes, they don't get bad easily, so the buses are comfortable. And the fact that the roads too are very smooth, you sit here and it feels like you are actually on an airplane. So it is actually very, very comfortable traveling in this particular road. It is very, very comfortable traveling in this particular country if we are considering the roads and the buses. That's another important thing that I felt like it's also important for you to know. You don't get tired, or you can just get tired for sitting in one place for a very long time. But if it's about the situation of you complaining of maybe gallops on the road, or bypassing other vehicles, or maybe the vehicle not being comfortable, then that's not part of this place. This is one good thing that I saw here, irrespective of the fact that the police have been giving me hard times lately. I still have something I need to appreciate about this place. Now, I am not saying that they have luxury cars. Those are two different things. The buses that they have, they are actually clean and nice, not necessarily luxury, but they are at least comfortable. You know, any car or any bus can be can be comfortable if it is well taken care of. So I feel that they are all taken good care of, and they are still transporting people very, very well without any issue at the moment. At this point again, I started feeling skeptical because we have been moving for a very long distance without seeing any police. So I started asking myself, is it that they did not come out today? Then it also came to my head that no, in Cameroon, any police station or any police stop that we have, they are always there, and there has never been time when they are never there. So obviously they will still be here today too. But it's just that maybe in this particular place or in this particular lane, they are not here. So my head that was already hot is beginning to be calm again, but that does not mean that they are not there. I don't just want to see them because I know that once I see them, either I will waste time or I will spend money. That is just what the few people that I've seen or the few police that I've seen have made me to understand. But by the way, that's not to show that, or that's not to say that I hate this country entirely. I am just trying to say that it is a situation that I've seen myself in, and it is only the police that are giving me the hard time. Aside that, I am enjoying everything: the road, the nature, the emptiness, the quietness, the good air, and every other good thing. If you are not too keen, you might be feeling that these places are one, or like we are circulating in one particular place, but it's just that they are all similar. The roads are similar, the houses are similar, every single junction is similar. So as we are passing in one place, it just feels like we have been in this place, or we have been in this same place some few minutes or some few hours ago, but they are just different, just similar with the structures, or just similar with the way things have been made. This is my first time seeing this place, but the feelings I have is like I have just seen this place some few minutes ago, because it just appears and look like other places that we have seen. The same energy, the same kind of housing structures, the same height, the same every single thing, and the same empty streets with no cars as we have been seeing from the beginning. The thing is, I'm just going to record everything that is happening, but I won't be able to post this till I leave the country. I think the border where we are coming from was the worst so far. I think you can guess what happened already. It is the police again. We are just from one station, and they were forcing that I should give money. But the point is, I have all the documents and they are all legal and correct. But the question is, why are they insisting that I must give money? Is a question that nobody is able to answer, until everybody was angry, because the thing has been so annoying. They will see somebody, I have all my documents, but they insist I must register. I said, okay, what exactly am I registering from? They said I'm registering because I paid at the custom, and then I have to also register on their side. When you register, they look for a piece of paper, write your name, and then that's all. Knowing fully well that I know that it's illegal, and they also know that it is illegal, but they are insisting. And the funny part is that, okay, when you want to be like, okay, let me just stop wasting my time, and you want to give 1,000, to keep the long story short, they will not let it be. They will keep disturbing and disturbing. But the question is, why are they doing this? Why are they extorting money from strangers? Their answer is that Cameroon started it, and since I'm coming from Cameroon, they must show us what we have been showing to other people. But now I'm trying to tell them that I am not a police officer. I do not know what they are always doing, but they said that's always the case. If you travel in Cameroon as a foreigner, especially from Equatorial Guinea, Gabon, Congo, Chad, Central African Republic, you are going to experience the very thing. And this boils down to what other Africans always say: it is hard to travel within Africa as an African. I am beginning to see that just on this road. But then the question is, why is it like that? Why are we behaving like this? Why are we treating our fellow brothers and then leaving foreigners to travel freely without any problem? What is exactly the main reason why they are doing this, and will these things be like this forever? Or when exactly do they plan to stop this kind of actions?
Kami kwa misal yola dia jo arsia si. Daya mon koreano ba yama nan ai agnya Guinea worka ba kami kwa misal. Holiness. Yambor se sona asibina wing. Porque me que foi para o parque e a atrazione a gente não pode visitar. Atualmente não vou livre.
1 minute you are enjoying the town, the next minute your mood is all ruined. Now you see how beautiful this thing is, you see how beautiful the roads are. You'll be encouraging someone to come and enjoy all these too, to come and have the same feelings. But then how would a person be able to survive when they are passing and being disturbed like what is happening to me right now? You will see that the environment is very beautiful, the people are very hospitable, but then why is the force so cruel like this to people? It's not like it's one person that was doing this. Has it been it was one person? I think it could be understandable. But this thing is so bad because of all their tens of checkpoints, all of them they are behaving the same. Who taught them how to behave like this is a question that nobody can answer. Why are they doing this is a question that nobody can answer. And for how long will this be going on is a question that nobody can answer. Why does the government allow this to be happening? Because these are actually people of the government. Is it that they are underpaid or what exactly? But the funny part is that when you see them, sorry that I can't take a video of them, but then when you see them, they are just sitting in one place. Nobody is working anything. They are all just seated without doing anything. What exactly is the reason for that? It's a question that I've not been able to answer, but maybe as I'm traveling to other African countries, or maybe if I meet other people for them to explain more, I will be able to understand why exactly it is like that. But for now, it is still a mystery to me, and I've not been able to understand and answer why they are behaving this way. At this point in time, everyone seems tired except one person. And the person that is not tired is me, because I am actually enjoying everything as far as this journey is concerned. Well, irrespective of the fact that the police have been disturbing, but that is an experience that I've also had, and I've had a story to tell. Many YouTubers or many travel influencers will talk about these things, and I'm like, when would I experience it too? So, taking part in this journey is not like everything was just going to be sweet. This also is part of the experience. So, whatsoever the police are doing with me is part of the experience. Whatever I'm seeing here is part of the experience. So, I'm instead happy. I am happy that I am actually experiencing the harsh realities of travel. Many people have done this, but they haven't come across this kind of travel, and when they come towards it, it becomes challenging to them because they are not used to. But someone like me who is actually already practicing it is going to easily overcome it. I know that it is not something to really appreciate, but what I'm simply saying is that any bad experience that I've had here is a form of motivation for me to understand that I need to move around and tell more stories. Because if I did not make these videos, maybe probably someone who has never ever traveled in this road will be surprised at what exactly will be happening to them. But now, if you are coming here as a Cameroonian, as a Chadian, as a Congolese, Gabonese, anybody from Central Africa, or let me just say Africa as a whole, you should be ready to spend this amount of money, irrespective if you are legal or not. If you are illegal, it's going to be hard for you, but if you are legal, this is the situation that you are going to find yourself, and you must pay for it. Yes, that's a sample of Equatorial Guinea music. I couldn't do long, I couldn't do more because of copyright issues. If I could want to play long for you to hear, I will end up in trouble, and it is not really supposed to be like that. I shouldn't show you stuff and I'm the one who is in trouble. So we have to avoid that by all possibility. Now, one thing I need to say about this place that I did not understand is I couldn't see signboards. Signboards, like when you are in a particular small town, they can show you that this exactly is the place, that this is the name, but I haven't seen a signboard indicating, or I haven't seen things that always have signboards, like maybe banks or unions or transfer, whatever. A lot of companies that might have a name of that particular place, maybe like the branch indicating, but I'm not seeing. So from the way these things are looking, or these places are looking, what I'm wondering is, in case of a bank, how do they do their bank transfer? How do they buy from the supermarket? How do they do? Because I haven't seen any market, I haven't seen anything where they gather and do their activities. Now the question is, how do they do? Well, if I could stay here for long, I'll probably understand how they are doing it. But for now, I won't say what I don't know.
Shoes on the golden ground. Sway in the autumn leaves. You are beautiful when you look at me. Can you feel my love? Oh, oh, oh. Can you feel my love? Oh, 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 oh. Can you feel my love?
So far, so good. We are still here. The beauty is still here. The freedom is still here. The calmness is still here. The hygiene is still here. So we keep going. And then, one beautiful thing I needed to tell you, if you are able to watch this video till the end, then I need to tell you this. Bata from Ebibeyin is far. It's actually more than 200 kilometers. But I promise you, if you are actually traveling on this road, you will never realize how far you have gone because of the good roads and the good buses and the good view that you will have. So traveling on this road, even though it's a long distance, they use few hours to take it because of the good roads. I understand that roads in Europe will be better, roads in Asia or America will be better, but I am talking on or based on what I have experienced. So I will not be going to another country when I haven't finished from my own side. I was actually comparing the roads of Equatorial Guinea to those of Cameroon, and I see that the ones in Equatorial Guinea, they are actually very good. The roads here are good. Yes, this is not sugarcaning anything. The roads here are absolutely very, very good. They are good.
Can you feel my love? Ooh, it's the fall, they're falling in love. 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 Can you feel my love? Oh.
At this point, one thing too that I'm wondering is if along the way something happens, like you have a breakdown or you run out of gas or fuel, what will you do? I have not seen a single petrol station or people selling fuel as we have been moving. So what I've been wondering is, what if it happens that you have a breakdown or like a tire puncture? Because I haven't seen any sort of mechanics or anybody who is doing anything of that form. If it happens now like this, what are you going to do? That's something I've been wondering, because us Africans, we are good, or we are used to corrective maintenance, whereby when something happens or when something gets bad, before we are looking for ways to solve it. But if it happens like this, how are we going to solve that problem? How will you really solve this problem if it appears, or if it happens that truly you are here and then you have a breakdown like this car we just passed, standing here, and you have no solution? What will you do about that? That's something I've been wondering, and luckily I haven't seen anybody stranded because of such situation, meaning that they have understood themselves. And immediately as I was trying to say that they don't have petrol stations here, we just jammed one petrol station to prove me wrong. But this story is over. Ladies and gentlemen, I thought Equatorial Guinea has good roads, but I did not know that we are still starting. Welcome to the official road of Equatorial Guinea. I was not expecting that we would still see something as beautiful as this until we came out here. This is wonderful. Now from here, it shows that from here to Bata, the road is just going to be like this, and we are going to enjoy it. This is a two-lane kind of route, and it is for a very long distance that we will be traveling. But it shows that this particular road, as it is like this, not many vehicles are passing here, so the road is just for you to enjoy. I really wish those guys that have Ferraris, Lamborghinis and other sport cars that really wish to take a race can come here. They will really enjoy. But then let's also enjoy the roads together, because it is actually bringing a very nice view for us. Chai, look at this road. The funny part is that look at the road that people are not using. This particular road is almost empty. We have been running on this road at a very top speed for 10 minutes now. I have not seen a single person. I haven't seen a single car, neither have I seen a single person, neither have I also seen a single house. Nothing, just trees. But yet the road is just there open going to Bata. There are other people in other places crying for such a situation or crying for such an opportunity they do not have. But look at it here. Is it what they always say, that life is not balanced? Okay, maybe. But then it's good, and I must say they have really taken time to invest on their roads, and it's actually very, very good. Their roads are very, very beautiful. The driver told us that this road will just be like this till we go and arrive Bata. Bata is still a bit far, but it's not more far again because we have just one straight road going there, and it's going to be quick for us to get there. Finally, we have seen another vehicle, but we can't be saying that after driving for 30 minutes we see one vehicle we should be impressed. Not really, like we are not impressed at this, but I'm just trying to say that it's funny. That's what I'm saying. So the government here have made the roads in such a way that any person that has a privilege to pass here will enjoy the ride very, very well. Honestly, the experience here is different. When we were on the other path, I thought we have seen the best. I thought we have seen the most beauty, the highest beauty. I thought we have seen it all. I didn't know that a big road was still waiting for us here. Now, this appears to be big, or that one appears to be awful because there are not many vehicles passing. So, if they could still provide this for the 1 or 2 vehicles that will be passing here in an hour, is something marvelous. You see, we have been running here for a very long time, but yet not cars are passing. Just one is ahead of us, and we are not ahead of any. You can see by yourself too, this is not actually a busy road. I don't know if in future it is still going to be busy, but for now it is very, very empty, which I feel that is good. So probably the government of this particular place is doing a very, very beautiful job, and the citizens ought to enjoy it because of the facilities that they have opportunity, or the facilities that they are exposed to. They may not really know, but honestly, this is a privilege that a lot of people will not have. This is a privilege that so many people might be hoping and praying to have, but they will not be able to have. So Equatorial Guinea actually has one of the best roads that have existed. I can say for now that they have the best road, but I will say one of the best because I believe that there are still other countries that have good roads that we are still to explore. But for now, Equatorial Guinea has very, very good roads. I must give them their credit. The roads are good, no qualms, because irrespective of the fact that they are smooth, they are also clean. Irrespective of the fact that they are also clean, there is no traffic jam. Everywhere is just okay. So we need to give them their credit. It is something that they deserve 100%. I'm not even talking about the view. The view is also something else that if you want to go into it, you will still enjoy it full time or 100%. And if you have watched the video up to this level, please, I will ask of you one thing. Remember to subscribe, remember to like, remember to share, and anytime you want to contact me for anything, my DMs are all open. Thank you so much. If you are at this level, we are almost entering Bata. Just as I thought that the enjoyment of this route is going to be forever till we reach Bata, the case of police came up again. But it wasn't too serious, it wasn't too bad, the case this time around. Even though they asked for money, I proposed that I had 1,000 and they just took it. They did not disturb me, they did not waste much time. The only thing that made us to delay was that I was also with another foreigner. They checked to confirm if his visa was all okay, and then from there we left. They did not really disturb us here this much. Well, I didn't see it as disturbance because I'm already used to the fact that they will keep asking money every now and then. So that is why it seems like a place that they just ask for money without doing any other place seems normal, which is not really normal. That is why I am almost normalizing what is not even supposed to be normal. But nevertheless, we are approaching Bata already. Alright, we are officially entering Bata now, and what I can say about this place is it's very beautiful, irrespective of the fact that I had a bad experience. But it's good. It's good, I must say. From here now, the next place that you are seeing is like the big gate that is actually opening or giving the room for people entering Bata. It's like the control for you to enter Bata. So anything that you are seeing from now on is the entrance to Bata.
On va aller jusqu'à la frontière.
Oui.
Vers Kogo. Mais vous allez passer sur mer.
Tu peux filmer ici, non?
Oui, tu peux filmer là, il n'y a pas de problème. Kogo. Esa ahí donde vas a ir a pasar, ¿no?
Voy a Kogo mañana.
Vas a Kogo mañana.
Pero la misma cosa pasa?
No.
Ok.
Il y a une association de touristes. Et maintenant, ça a fait un émon. Pas quand même commission.
No more checkpoint.
Yeah, no more.
D'accord.
Stop.
Finally, we can say welcome to Bata. This is Bata land, and this is a dream I've had for a very, very long time until I had the opportunity to enter the land today. I am so excited and happy. You can see that the changes are already very, very clear here. You can see that here things have already changed. Development has come in, even though we are still at the entrance. It is just like when you enter the gate of the house, you have to walk a bit before you can enter the house officially. This is what exactly we are talking about, or what we are saying about Bata. Bata is a good place. We are going to explore Bata. But one thing then I had to tell you is that we actually arrived this place in the night, so there was no possibility for us to show places well. We just had to glance through and past. But at least I am excited to announce to you our official arrival in Bata. I am so excited.